What's up, everyone? Gids here for the part 2 of our How to Play TFT, and this is going to be the gameplay walkthrough part. So, in this game, I'm going to be teaching you how to play a reroll composition that is instantly offered to us right here with a shop of Draven and Darius. So, it's going to be a Draven and Darius reroll. I played this one on PBE, but it should still be okay on live servers. Okay. So it's called a reroll composition because you want to get multiple copies of one unit, specifically 9 copies of each of these units. And the only way you really get there is to be rolling your shop a lot. So you're going to be pressing that reroll button a lot. That's why it's a reroll composition, right? I mentioned in my video in the how to play TFT video that it's best to actually roll at level 4, level 5. So that's what we are going to do here. First augment selection here. Again, augment selection is going to drastically change how you play the game. I'm picking this thing right here because it looks fun. It's going to be giving um it's going to be giving a lot of HP to our units based on how much gold that I'm having, and my max interest is increased to 7. So if we are at 70 gold every round, we will be gaining 63 max HP per round. So this is a scaling one. So I'm actually expecting to lose a lot of my battles here in the early stages because my first augment, is not really an instant power up to the team. So it's more of a scaling one. So the more rounds I play, the longer I play, the longer or the better it becomes. Okay? So yeah, big the big thing about rerolling, and some beginners might fall into this trap, is that they try to roll the gold that they have right away, which is definitely wrong. One best habit or one good habit that you can do is to always try to hit your interest points. So always try to have or try to hit 10 gold, 20 gold, 30 gold, 40 gold, 50 gold for your games. Okay? And always try to roll above 50. The only reason why you want to go below 50 is when you are actually close to hitting your units. Okay? So you don't roll when you're broke, because you're gonna be so much more broke later on in the game and you won't be able to level, you won't be able to become stronger. Okay? So that's a common pitfall for beginners. Don't roll early. Save the gold, man. 2 gold per roll is so expensive in the early game, and it's not even really going to provide a lot of value. You want to be rolling for 1 cost, 2 cost anyway for level 4 and level 5. And you will be level 5 with 50 gold in around stage 3 anyway. So there's no reason for you to be rushing. A lot of people actually start panicking when they are losing early rounds, but you don't have to, because HP is also a resource in this game. Right? I have 95 HP. I have no reason to be worried that I'm gonna die soon, right? So you don't have to be worried. And in this time, yeah, we're getting a Ziggs here with the bow. So we want to itemize here Draven for the damage, right? So Draven is my primary damage in here, and probably the tank is going to be a Vander, and a secondary carry is probably gonna be Powder here. Okay, so again, the main plan, or another pitfall, I guess, for re-rolling for beginners, is that they try to 3-star everything, which you don't actually really have to. You only want to 3-star units that you want to put items on. So for example, in this composition, I want to 3-star Draven, I want to 3-star Vander. Those are my priority units, and probably Powder as well for the damage. Everything else, they don't have to be 3-star. It's actually going to be expensive if you're trying to 3-star everything. But if you are getting a lot of copies of the units, then if you get them to 3-star, then take it, right? It's a free 3-star anyway, so take it. But don't force it. Don't force trying to get the 3-star on units that you don't actually need on the board and you don't actually end up itemizing. Okay? So the only reason you really want to 3-star something is that if it's going to be a tank, or if it's going to be a damage dealer. Okay? So don't roll carelessly and don't roll unnecessarily. Don't be buying units that you don't actually need. Okay? So that's pretty much it for all the basic stuff and all the warnings for the beginners. So now let's focus on to the game, because usually the first few stages is not that good, or there's not a lot of happening. But something here that you want to take note of. You want to be streaking right here. Don't copy what I'm doing here. I'm mixed streaking. I have 3 wins and 2 losses in stage 2, which is not good because it's gonna hurt the money that you have. But it's fine. It actually lets us save some HP. So it's not that bad. It's okay. And again, we could have been richer. We could have been richer here if only I actually got a streak here. But that's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Again, HP is a resource and we're just saving up and we're scaling our HP, especially for our frontline. We want our frontline to become tanky, so tanky on the end game, right? So that's pretty much the game plan over here. Okay, so it looks like we are actually starting to win with this last whisper item on Draven, and then we now have our 3-2 augment selection. Watcher crown here is actually decent for 4 watchers to 6 watchers, and we get prismatic ticket. Prismatic ticket is basically the best augment for rolling. For re-rolling, if you are ever planning to re-roll anything, prismatic ticket is the best one out there, and this is where we decide to actually just all in and try to get all these one costs if we can. Again, main priority is Draven, Powder, and Vander. Everything else is meh. You don't have to get them. And we're trying to decide who to put in here. Probably Watcher, Scrap, Ambusher. Okay. So that's Watcher on Scar. And it's probably just Garen. Okay. I did not even watch my fight and it looks like I won. So whenever you're winning multiple rounds, you actually want to keep the win streak if possible. So you want to strengthen your board if you can actually strengthen it. Okay. Here, again, we are just rolling above 70 gold to keep our interest gold and to keep giving HP to our units. So the more rounds that we are playing with 70 gold and up, the more HP we're giving to our units on the board. So we're just chilling here. And again, I don't mind losing any rounds because we are pretty healthy and looks like we might lose this one, actually. And that's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. This guy looks like they're contesting us, right? So he has 3 copies of Draven and there's one more in his bench, but it's not a problem. It's fine. It's a 1 cost unit. We should be able to get it. Not a problem. Okay, carousel time. Thinking about getting the spatula, but there's no way we get that with the amount of HP that we have, which is very weird that I'm this healthy here. We're just getting the sword here for another Draven item. We want to be 3-item Draven here again. He's going to be my main carry. So if it's going to be a main carry, then get it. And we get a Garen here. Really good. So that's going to give us 4 Watcher. And I prioritize putting Garen on the board instead of Family because, again, we want to give him HP from our first augment. Okay, so we are just chilling over here. Okay, this guy has a Heimerdinger already. So this guy is definitely going to be very strong. There's no way I win this one right now because I have no 3-star units yet. And again, I'm not pressured really. It's fine for me to take losses like this. 76 HP. No problem. The only reason when you want to actually push or roll deep and go below 70, go below 50 is when you are close to hitting your 3 stars. Right now, I'm not close at all to hitting any 3 stars. Well, I have 6 copies of Draven, 5 copies of Draven and 6 copies of Darius. That's not even close enough. And these people right here playing Conqueror are actually kind of taking a lot of the units out of the pool. But that's fine. I'm in no rush. I'm not rushing for anything, so I'm not really worried again. Should be fine here. Okay. And then we are back on the creep rounds. This guy actually has a Mordekaiser at level 7 and he's not playing it. What the hell? Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but okay. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of pretty unlucky, no? We're rolling a lot, but not really getting a lot of the units that we actually want. Which is really unfortunate. And we're running out of bench space. So this is another problem that you will run into, not having enough bench space for the units. So I might just have to sack Vander here. for the bench space to try to get a lot of Dravens, and we still do not 3-star the Draven. So one more copy of Draven, two more copies of Darius, and we should be good. But we're not getting there, it looks like. And actually, next round, we can start rolling down to try to hit the 3 stars. Because we're pretty close. We are pretty close. It also helps save some space, bench space. So hopefully, we get some of the units so that we are not wasting our rolls. Battle Scars here look good over heal is also really good here. Okay, looks like we're just going for Battle Scars here. And I sold Violet for some reason, not the Vander. Should have sold Vander there. Oh man, maybe we could have 3-starred Violet already. Well, oh, not really. That's our 6th copy of Violet. And that was a deep roll for just one Darius. I think we should be rolling still here, but okay. I need to roll more to be able to get the Draven. After I get the Draven, maybe we can consider leveling and just not deal with try to roll more. Because over rolling can definitely get you broke in this game and just make you insta lose, man. It's an insta lose if you're poor and you can't go level 8 with a reroll comp. Man, so many violets. Okay, we're rolling deep here, trying to get Draven 3. Okay, finally. And we still have 50 gold here, so that's fine, right? So we're still getting 45 HP per turn with this one. Which is decent. We love HP for our front line. Plus we have Battle Scars as our last augment. Man, this Elise here in my backline, man, stunning my Draven. So even though I got my Draven 3, I'm still not winning. And this is turning into a critical point, 41 HP. I want a third item on my Draven here. So it's either a sword, which is taken, or the bow, which is taken as well. There's one more bow right here. Maybe we can take it. Giant Slayer is actually decent. It's not bad. We'll take that. And we want more frontline items or AP items for powder. Yeah, I actually level up to 7 here. So our odds to get our 1-cost units is so much lower now. But yeah. I don't know why I did not slam JG here. JG is actually a good slam. Okay, I went to level 7 is because I just need 1 copy of powder, it looks like. And I think I can hit it at level 8. There's a way to actually hit it. It's possible. It's still possible to actually hit it. Don't worry. We have a lot of rolls anyway, right? When we're rolling a level 8 to try to find copies of Garen, we should be able to get it. Yeah, anomaly stage. Okay, I'll take this one. I mean, free attack speed every cast. Yeah, sure. Plus, it does not cost us any gold to try to roll. Maybe additional damage would be a good one to find for anomalies, but nah, it's fine. So now we're just chilling here. There's nothing for us to do. We're 30 gold, level 7. There's nothing for us to do. Nothing for us to do. We're just saving up gold again. Try to get to 70 gold or even just 50 gold and give our units a lot of HP so that we will become rich and we'll be able to do another roll down at level 8. Level 8, actually, I think it's possible to get Scar 3 here. Scar 3 is actually a very, very strong frontline. This guy has 4 copies of Heimerdinger. Eh? It looks like we're winning. We're killing a lot of their units, but will I be able? No, I will not be able to get through this Elise. Maybe I can. Oh, actually win. Okay, good. Okay, it's time to turn this around then. Time to turn this around. Okay, another creep round here. So we just want items for Garen now and powder. So AP items and tank items. That's the only goal here. Got a bow. Money. Sell that. Ooh, we're getting violets still. Okay, I think it's just JG plus Nashor's Tooth here. But that's just hindsight. I think I'm going to do a very dumb move here and give Morello to Powder. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. If you didn't know, Powder actually already gives burn and wound. So putting Morello on her is just redundant and it's not something that you want, but it's fine. This was PBE. I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. So you need to be reading your character's abilities, man. Don't be no read, no write. That's hard. Okay, level 8, and we actually hit. Crazy. Yeah, and we took scrap. So it looks like our main tank here is now just going to be Garen. I'm giving up on the Vander. That's why we're level 8, right? There's no way we get Vander 3 here, which was my original plan. But since we were not really getting a lot of copies of him, we just give up on it, right? Again, I'm not itemizing Vander here right now, so it's fine to actually not get it. And we lost. That's pretty bad. I'm 19 HP. Okay, Scar here, getting a Scar 3 is actually really good. And the only reason why we can get to Scar 3 here is because we have the Prismatic Ticket augment, right? Prismatic Ticket is so strong for reroll comps. And we might be able to get a free Scar 3 with this one. This guy also has a Draven 3. He does not have armor reduction though. By the way, for Draven, you don't want IE. You actually don't want IE because he only does basic attacks. So you don't need the spell crit. This guy put IE on his, but I mean, it's fine, right? Additional AD, but again, you don't need it. We're taking Firelight here. Firelight emblem for the Garen is actually going to be pretty funny because 3 Firelight on Garen is going to be healing so much here and he's going to be unkillable. So that's my unkillable frontline. And we get copy of Scar. We're just rolling our free rolls here. Oh, we're going deep. Okay. Actually just trying to get the Garen too. I'm not sure why I keep on rolling here. Stop rolling, my dude. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess don't stop rolling. That's pretty good. And we still have 10 gold here. So, again, we still have interest gold going into the next round. So, we're gonna build up our economy again. Maybe try to go level 9. If we can go level 9, there's a good chance we win the whole thing. Look at my traits. Perfect traits, man. Okay, give him the TG. Yeah. TG is 3 stars, so it's good to itemize him. Yeah, hesitating on putting it on Echo because Scrap will only upgrade one component that you have. Again, I made a mistake with making Morello here. That should have been on Nashers and Morello on, not Morello, Nashers JG on Powder. But anyways, we're winning a lot of fights now because my Scar is so strong. Scar 3 is so strong, man. And we get a duplicator. So this means it's actually possible to get Violet 3. But Violet 3 is not really gonna add a lot of value to my board. I'm not itemizing her again. So we're not desperate in trying to look for it. But if we get it, then we get it, right? Like, cool. We got a Violet 3. Nice. That's it. I think we need an AP item or mana item for Powder here. And yeah, adaptive looks good here. Adaptive looks good, so probably just take that one. I don't know why I'm rolling here. Hey, stop. Stop that. Stop that. Actually doing a VOD review of myself. This is so bad. What am I doing? So many wrong moves over there. Don't roll. I have no reason to roll, by the way. That's why I don't like that move. But we get to eliminate our contest here, the guy who's contesting me, but that's fine. I did not overroll. I still have 50 gold, so should still be possible for me to get to level 9. Okay, once you get into the top 4, like you've eliminated a lot of the competition already, it makes it easier for you to actually scout and position because you'll be able to predict who you're fighting much easier, right? And you get to position much easier as well. Like in the early game, you don't really get to do that. But in the late game, there's not a lot for you to do, actually. So you have a lot of time during the prep time to actually look at your opponents and position correctly. Right? So a lot of the late game fights are actually just going to revolve around good positioning. And if you don't have good positioning, you're definitely just going to lose. Not even scouting what my opponent has here. I don't know what he has, man. I don't know what he has. Oh, he has LeBlanc 2, Jace 2 in the front with no items. And oh, he also has Malzahar. It's just Malzahar 1. And it looks like we're actually winning. Huh. And he has a lot of HP though, so he's not dying here yet. Okay. Ooh, let's go, Garen. Okay. Ooh, LeBlanc. I think I'm just getting, yeah, I'm just getting jigs here because Powder needs the item. Powder needs the item. I think we can level up. Put in Jinx for Ambusher. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Nashers. All right. And then there's nothing here that I want now. It's just upgrade the Jinx. I'm not even gonna itemize the Jinx though. There's a Jinx. I skipped it. There's a Jinx. I skipped it. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? So blind. Okay. Oh, he has Malzahar too now. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. That damage from Powder is huge. Powder's damage is really, really good against clumped enemies. So if they have a huge clump, it explodes and that's a lot of damage. And we actually hit everything. So this is like my board, final board. There's nothing for me to do here. I should be scouting again, seeing where I should be positioning. And this is like the position that you want, but not really. I actually need to be on the same side as his Heimerdinger because his Heimerdinger will be scaling much faster than mine. And I want to kill it first before it kills me, no? Yeah. I need to be closer to that Heimerdinger. And if he spreads his team, my powder is not going to be hitting a lot of enemy units, which is not gonna be really good for me, right? You want your powder to be hitting as many units as possible here. Anyways, final dragon, stage 6, stage 7 now. See items, probably a TG on Echo. Yeah. Just TG Echo here. Checking the items. I don't know why I switched the items, but I guess it's a tankiness that I wanted. Okay, I moved to the wrong side again because the enemy actually moved to the left side, which might make me lose here. Oh man, my Echo is already dead. And my tanks are dead. Scar is also dead. Alright, GG's. So that's pretty much it. That's your reroll. Pretty simple. Easy to get top 2, top 4 with it. So once you actually understand how to play reroll comps, it's going to be much easier for you to top 4. So my best advice here is to pick a comp. I suggest looking at TFT Academy and try to pick a comp over there. Play it over and over and over and over and over again for your matches until you consistently top 4 with it. And then you start moving on to other compositions. Okay? Try forcing it. Like you learn a lot about a single comp by forcing it every single time, even in positions where it's not possible for you to play it, but you still try to play it. You might get 6, you might get 7, you might get 8, but at least you still learn how to play the game from that spot. Okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. If you have comments, suggestions, or whatever, let me know in the comments below. I try to read and respond to all comments that I get in my videos. So I'll try to help you guys as much as possible. That's it for me in this video, and bye-bye.